Chiral molecules and its some examples. Chiral molecules cannot be superimposed on its own mirror image. It always tetrahedral sp3 hybridized carbons with 4 different substitutions. Chiral molecule will always have only one enantiomer. We have taken 2-butanol as an example here. It drawn in 2 dimensions. This molecule is sp3 hybridized and a tetrahedral geometry. 4 different substitutions are attached to C2 carbon, a hydrogen, a methyl group, an ethyl group and a hydroxy group. So C2 carbon is a chiral center carbon. This is the 3 dimension of 2-butanol. When we view this molecule in a mirror, it shows its own mirror image. When we try to superimpose on its mirror image, it does not superimposable on their mirror image. So they both are chiral molecules. Chiral carbon, also known as asymmetry carbon, optically active carbon, stereo carbon, stereo center and chiral center. Enantiomers are chiral molecules that are non-superimposable mirror images of each other. A pair of enantiomers shown below. Another one example is 2-propanol. We can check it whether it is a chiral molecule or not. Here the C2 carbon is bonded to 2 identical substitutions, that is methyl groups, and so it is not a chiral carbon. And when we try to superimpose on its own mirror image, it's superimposed on its mirror image because it doesn't have a chiral center carbon. So 2-propanol is a achiral molecule. Chiral molecules that do not possess a chirality center. This is an enantiomeric form of 1,3-dichloroallyne. These 2 molecules are non-superimposable mirror images of each other and are therefore chiral. They do not possess a tetrahedral atom with 4 different groups, however. Why this molecule is chiral even though they do not possess a tetrahedral atom with 4 different groups? Because one part of 1,3-dichloroallyne is perpendicular on the other part. That is, the compound is as a whole asymmetric. For this reason, 1,3-dichloroallyne is chiral. Why ortho-substituted biphenyls are optically active even though no chiral centers? In case if large substitutions or atoms is in the ortho position, they interfere mechanically to behave as obstacles and restrict the free rotation. Thus, 2 benzene rings become perpendicular to each other and hence the molecule becomes chiral and mirror image will not be superimposable. Thus, it will be show optically activity. Here are some examples of chiral molecules without chiral or stereogenic center.